Sometimes, as we grow older, the simple act of standing up in the morning can carry a weight we never expected. A quiet ache in the legs or a stiffness in the knees that wasn't there in the younger years. And it can feel almost unfair, as though the body we cared for is now moving a little slower than our spirit wants it to. And maybe you've had those moments when walking across the room makes you pause, or climbing a few steps feels like lifting a mountain, and you wonder if this is just how life must be now. But let me tell you gently, it doesn't have to stay this way. Because even though the body changes, it also responds beautifully when given the smallest bit of nourishment and attention. And sometimes a single daily habit can open the door to more comfort than you might imagine. You see, much of the leg pain and stiffness that comes with age is tied to inflammation building up quietly in the muscles and joints. And it's not your fault. Over time, circulation slows, tissues don't repair quite as quickly, and the nerves become more sensitive. So even simple movements can feel heavier or sharper than before. But science tells us something comforting. When we reduce inflammation gently and naturally, and when we improve blood flow in even the smallest ways, the legs begin to feel warmer, lighter, and more dependable again. And that is where a simple daily remedy can help in a way that feels both old-fashioned and surprisingly modern at the same time. One of the most effective natural habits for older adults with leg stiffness is eating a single tablespoon of warm turmeric ginger honey once a day, just a small spoonful, but deeply powerful. Because turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known to soothe inflammation, while ginger improves circulation and reduces that heavy, swollen feeling many seniors experience. And the honey helps your body absorb these herbs more comfortably, creating a gentle, warming blend that supports your legs from the inside out. 2. Use it in the simplest and most comforting way. All you need to do is take 1 tablespoon each morning on an empty stomach, either straight from the spoon or stirred into a small cup of warm water, and let it settle into your system before breakfast, allowing your body to wake up slowly while the warmth spreads through your belly and begins nudging your circulation awake. And if mornings are difficult for you, you can take it in the early afternoon instead, ideally before or after a light walk, because movement helps your muscles receive the benefits more fully. And if you'd like to make this remedy at home, it's as easy as mixing 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of freshly grated or powdered ginger, and 2 teaspoons of raw honey, keeping it in a small jar so it's ready each day. But you don't need anything fancy. Simplicity works perfectly here. Now, the beautiful thing about this little habit is that most people don't feel a dramatic change overnight. And that's okay, because the body prefers gentle improvements, not sudden shocks. So in the first few days, you might only feel a mild warmth in your legs or a slight looseness when you first start walking. And these small signs are worth noticing because they're your body whispering, "I'm waking up again." And by the end of the first week, many seniors report that morning stiffness becomes softer. The first steps out of bed feel more steady, and those sharp little twinges in the calves or knees begin to fade into a dull hum, easier to manage and easier to ignore. Within 2 to 3 weeks, the improvements often grow more noticeable. Your legs may feel more flexible, long walks might not tire you out as quickly, and you might even catch yourself moving with just a bit more confidence, not because the remedy is magical, but because it supports the body's natural healing rhythm, the rhythm that may have slowed down but never truly stopped. And as this habit becomes part of your routine, you may notice small but meaningful changes, like being able to rise from a chair with less hesitation, or feeling steadier on uneven ground, or even enjoying those quiet evening strolls that once brought you so much peace. The sensations you may feel are gentle ones: a warm ease spreading through the thighs, a lightness around the knees, a soft tingling in the calves as blood flow improves, and a sense of your body remembering something it once knew well: how to move freely, how to support you, how to feel alive. And through all of this, what matters most is the quiet commitment you make to yourself each day, that promise wrapped inside a simple spoonful of nature's medicine, a reminder that healing doesn't always come from big changes, but from small, steady steps that honor the body as it is today. So if you've been carrying the fear that leg pain will always define your days, or if you've worried that aging means losing the freedom to walk comfortably, let this be your gentle encouragement. Your body is still listening, still capable, still ready to respond when you offer it something nurturing. And you are not too old to improve, not too late to regain strength, and not alone in this journey. Every morning is a chance to begin again, to feel just a little better than yesterday. And as this daily habit becomes a quiet part of your life, I hope you feel not just relief in your legs, but a soft bloom of hope in your heart, knowing that you are tending to yourself with patience and kindness, and that your body, with all its years of carrying you through life, is grateful for every small act of care you give it. May you walk with more ease, breathe with more comfort, and find gratitude in each step forward, remembering that healing is not about becoming young again, but about feeling supported in the body you have now, one gentle day at a time.